Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, this one is literally $13 away from funded. Funded. So what's that? Two fundeds in one day. Damn. $13 away from three fundeds in one day.
All right, so I got funded on 2 accounts yesterday, and I'm $13 away from getting funded on my third one. And I'm going for 3 more accounts that I'm also one trade away each on landing. So hopefully I can do that tomorrow. And if I do that tomorrow, I'll add another video. But this is the last video in this playlist series. And it's going to be my last video for a little bit because I just want to focus on getting payouts. I would provide the receipts for the Funding Ticks account, but it's going to take about 24 hours, they said, for me to get my email confirmation. For the 100K account, you need to get 6K, and for the Top Step 150, you need to get 9K. I know originally I said I was going for 3 accounts, which I did, but I decided to go for 6, and now I'm going to go for more. So I'm going to show you the strategy that I used. Hint, it's the same one that I've been doing this whole playlist. Remember, guys, it's my trading journal, not yours. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to show you the trade that I got last night and what I used to catch it. Okay, so at the beginning of the week, I marked out this level. Why? Equal highs. This is clearly not a rejection. It's going to revisit this level. This is an intermediate term high. You always want to mark the highs. How many times do I have to say that? Oh, wow, look at this high. Look at this high. It's not like it rated it or anything, right? Look at this high. Wow. Okay. So moving forward, I want to let you know what I used, and that is the fib. So this right here is the 79% retrace level. I'll put these levels on for you so you can see. Right here, this right here is the 79, and this is 70.5. So this section is really important to me because that's extreme discount. I have the equivalent up here, so I don't have to draw fib in either direction. Anytime I draw the fib, it's going to show me the discount of the whole swing and the premium of the whole swing. Okay, that's important. Now, why did I choose this swing? Because there's no liquidity to grab over here. Higher lows, higher lows. But what's this right here? What's that? Oh, that's a little gap right there. Is that a fair value gap? Wow, we love those. Okay, so let's see. Oop, don't want to take you too far. Look at this little gap right here. And it fits perfectly with my 70 and 79, right? So what I do here is, so I don't have to keep the fib up, is I always just take a rectangle and I just mark these areas out, right? I have the fractal one and the support level. I like using the lighter blue one for the smaller swings, but you want to drag that forward, okay? And now I don't even need to have this fib up, but I'm going to have it up for you guys because I love you guys. All right, now let's see. This was Tuesday. Now, when we were getting here on Tuesday, I saw multiple opportunities, but I just wanted my piece of the pie. This is all I wanted because this was what was going to get me funded on multiple accounts. So why make myself even work harder? However, if I was going to trade this day, which I was up during this time, what do you think I'm going to do? What I've been telling you in all my videos, literally making the recent highs very clear, like doing this one, recent highs, marking all them out right here, and I saw this gap right here. That's a draw. So when price was right here and it was going lower, this was where I wanted it to go, because I knew on the overall swing it had to come down here if smart money wanted to bring price higher, right? So when it was right here, we're in the middle of the range, and when it was going right here during New York, it only has so much energy it can expel in one day. So when New York happened right here at market open at 9:30, it took these lows, and these lows. You see how you could have caught that sell right there? I saw that happening, but trade less because you make more. All right. Now then, what happened? So let's go to the 2 minute. We're gonna go back. So look at this. Market open. It goes down, takes this low, and takes these lows. Activates all these orders right here. And then what does it do? It takes these highs right here, activating these orders. And then what does it do? It comes back here. So this is how you know it happens on a fractal level. And this is why I mark out the fractal levels. So from here to here, if you saw earlier where I had the blue rectangle, that's the fractal level right here. Boom. I saw this trade happen and I marked this level when it was happening. I didn't even trade this day because I was waiting for it to come down here. Look how many opportunities I had. Liquidity raid on liquidity raid on liquidity raid. Right here, liquidity raid. Right here, liquidity raid. You could have caught a buy or a sell. It's super easy, okay? Now, goes up. And then it takes this liquidity. And then what does it do? Right? It comes back down, and this is called a PD array, so premium and discount. What does it do once it takes down these? It comes back into a discount swing, okay? And then what does it do? It goes into premium. And then what does it do? It takes these lows. And then what does it do? It comes up and takes this fair value gap up here. It's harmonic, okay? It's harmonic. Now let's move towards last night's trade. Okay? So during London, Asia, all these, it's efficiently moving down to these lows, right? To move into this discount swing over here, right? Of the overall swing. And what is it doing the whole time it's moving down here? Generating liquidity. You can literally just take these. Boom. 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 All that is generated liquidity, my boy. Generated liquidity. Generated liquidity. Oh, wait, what happened? It went down to the premium swing. It's almost like it does this over and over and over again. Oh, we don't like that. Went straight down into discount, and then what happens? It goes up. Oh no, he's a broken record. He's just gonna keep saying the same thing over and over again until they get it. So I set my order. I set a limit order. That's how confident I was. You see how big this stop is? 75. I usually do 25. How much room did I have? Let's find out how much room did I have. Drawback, I mean. So right here, look how accurate that is. What, 7 to 9 pips against me? I mean, ticks. I used to do Forex. Ooh, tell. All right, and let's go into 2 minutes so you can really see. And you know I'm not lying because you see me buying and you see me selling. But guess what? I woke up to that sell. I woke up to money. That's what we do. And then look what happened. All that generated liquidity, it grabbed it. Oh, and then what happened? Let's go back to the beginning of the week. When I marked out what level? The highs. Oh, and it took the highs. Guys, this stuff is really not that hard. Look, Recent high, liquidity above that, just took that liquidity. Now what do you think's gonna happen? It just hit the all-time highs. Its price is clearly going higher. It's making higher lows. You want to know where my attention is? I'm gonna show you. I promise I'm gonna show you. My attention is on this swing now, right? So could it reach down to this pocket? It absolutely could. I'm going to be aware of that, but I plan on getting a significant reaction around here. Let's go on the 5 so we can get a little bit more granular. See, I'm not even talking about last night's trade anymore. I'm talking about future trades that I could land. You see what I'm saying? But you need time and price. Mark the lows. These lows need to be marked. We're at all-time highs. It just made an equal high with this over here. These are relatively equal. Boom. You know what's about to happen? I can't predict. But once it rebalances down here, I would love for it to hold true to this and not go any further, because then that's an easy target. So that's what I'm going to be looking for tonight on my funded account. Hello. All right. Well, thanks for watching.